Hi, friends, followers, viewers. Um, I have very mixed feelings today, Sunday. This is movie talk, mostly my movie career. I want to start this by saying that the most important thing in my life have always been, will always be the love for my parents, and in the future, if I ever have children, the love for my children. Then on very close second place, of course, are all my close friends and other friends. And on third place, the women I've loved in my life, and there have been some of those, and there have been some of those women who love me back. But so all that, of course, is the most. I think I'm a crazy person. Having said that, then of course, world peace, all that. I want that for everyone and everyone to have a great life and all that. That's always more important, and the environment and animals and everything like that. No one starving and everyone living in peace and happiness. But all that is, of course, before what I'm going to say now. It will always come before what I'm going to say now, and it will always be more important than I'm going to say now, than what I'm going to say now. But today I have an immense, intense sense of feeling of gratitude, joy, utter happiness. Because next week I will do that will be counted formally as the biggest project I've ever done. Although I had a lead role in 2006, I've had a lead role in a short film, 2007. I've had numerous wonderful extra background actor jobs, statist in Swedish. Met some of the most wonderful people in the entertainment business industry. And formally, you should or could say, I argue, the greatest accomplishment still is in 1999 when I sent in that song that me and a friend had made. I did the lyrics, and he did the melody. And a guy called Erik Palmkrantz, you should give credit where credit is due, produced that. And that song was called Don't Believe. It was played in Sweden in 1998. And I've been played in radio with me and my other friend 1997 in Turkey, 2 million listeners. A radio channel called Radio Tourism. So maybe that's the biggest one. But for me personally, I took that song from '98, sent it in to the casting company. They were rollbesättare in Swedish. They were casting for Lion King musical in Hamburg. It's been on since '97 in the musical, which is almost a direct adaptation of the first movie from 1994, Lion King, by Julie Taymor, incredible director. I saw that production in 2004, and it was out of this world. Unbelievable. And then in 2011 in New York, and then 5 times in London between 2011 and 2013. And for me, Lion King is the best musical ever made. But they called me up when I sang that song called Don't Believe. When I sang, the one played in radio was sang by a woman. It's the same song, but the one we made, I sent it to that casting bureau company, and they called me up and they said, I actually applied for the role of Pumbaa. This was in 1999, so I didn't have that much theatrical experience or TV movie experience, but I applied for Pumbaa. You should always aim higher. She said, you cannot play any of the lead roles, but can you dance professionally? And I said, no, sadly I can't. She said, that's sad. If you would have been able to dance professionally, we would cast you as one of the ensemble, the animals in the background. and they're in the choir, and they do different things. Can be an antelope, rhinoceros, the elephant, but they all sing. The birds, they all sing in most singing numbers, and to have been part of what I consider the greatest musical ever made, and being seriously considered for that, for my voice, if I would have gotten it if I could have danced. That's the greatest artistic accomplishment for me. But formally, the biggest production is going to be next week. And I am so fucking honored. I am so incredibly grateful. I can tell you now, I don't know if I told you this last time. I'm not going to talk about what the project is. Maybe I told you this in another video. The producer called me 10 days ago, whatever it was, 2 weeks ago, I don't remember now, and said I was the favorite of the director and maybe the whole production team from the get-go, from the beginning, in the audition process. It blew my mind. Close to 1,500 applied. Then there were, for both roles in this production, then there were only 230, then there were 6. Then there was me for one of the roles that got picked. In one sense, I shouldn't be surprised because I've had the lead before, but if you're not Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, Meryl Streep, you shouldn't take anything for granted. And probably they don't even too, but they should take everything for granted because they are who they are. They're gods. And they were like Marcia Gay Harden and Colin Fiore, 2 great American actors that get way too little credit. They're 2 of the greatest actors that ever walked the face of Earth or any goddamn planet, in my view. Colin Fiore and Marcia Gay Harden, check them out. Colm, spelled COLMFEORE. Check him out. And Marcia Gay Harden. Unbelievable actors. They are the very definition of acting, alongside Pacino, De Niro, and Streep. Check them out. Then we got the Swedish ones I told you about, the new ones. Gise Erdogan, Alba August, and Aleta Opheim. I hope they go to Hollywood soon, because they're gonna take the whole goddamn place with storm. They're gonna make a big splash if they ever go there. Anyway, back to little me. I don't take anything for granted. Neither in singing, which I can sing, and acting, which after 30 years on and off, I still feel like a student. But I'm so honored. I'm so grateful. I'm going to approach this like I do with every project, with the utmost seriousness. I'm going to take it very seriously, but I'm a very fun-loving guy, as you know, so I'm going to be a bit, as I always am. That's my default position. Grundutförande som person in Swedish. I'm going to be the fun-loving guy, relaxed person I am on set. Very humble, very attentive to what everyone says and tells me. But I'm going to be happy as a clown. I am happy as a clown. Next week, I'm going to give them my all and then some in terms of artistic contribution. So, I can't wait for you all to see it. I can't wait for you all to see it. I wish you all a great Sunday, a great life. Enjoy every second of life. For God's sakes, for the sake of humanity. And also, let's have world peace everywhere, all the time, on Earth, forever. And when we go to the moon, Mars, and when we leave the solar system, let's have eternal peace everywhere. Take care.